nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
Stay loose, you know? Let it cool. Let the coolness get into our vertebrae.
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on the globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Imagine yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place. The Flat Earth Farm.
When you've grown marijuana since 1873, you learn a few things about pride, about standards, about only growing the highest quality plants, watered by pure Rocky Mountain streams. Some say Americans can't grow good marijuana anymore. We say, where you been, Rabbi? Kush, the banquet weed.
Now you can choose what you want to do with cannabis.
If you're going to maintain the paradigm that everything you see in the sky is an actual solar system, then you're never going to be able to really comprehend my data. What I believe is that our entire sky is simulated. And the sky is going to perpetuate the illusion that the sun is 93 million miles away. I don't believe any of that. This illusion of stars and this canopy that's over us that has us believing that there is freedom up there when it's not. We're in a contained area. The simulacrum is based off quantum principles. We are living within a mathematical construct that is operative every 138 years. I believe we live in a sentient biogram that is far more advanced than we're able to attain right now.
For fuck's sake. No one's breaking out the firmament. It's a spinning vortex and it's permanent. They already tried with Operation Fishbowl, but all I did was cause atmospheric turbulence. I told you, no one's breaking out the firmament. We're not. I'm positive, that's one thing I'm certain of. They already tried it with the Hadron Collider, but it never worked out and now it's disconcerting them. Everyone is trapped, we ain't going anywhere. You should be petrified, you should be very scared. If you wanna see the future, I'm already there. Everyone is trapped, we ain't going anywhere. And when you die, you're coming back, and that's a fact. And when you die again, you're coming back again, cause it's a trap. I must have done a couple 100,000 laps, but now I'm tired, I just need to take a nap. No one's breaking out the glass dome. Send help, I need to find a path home. I'm feeling homesick, that's why my heart's cold. All I see is disembodied entities and dark souls. Non-player characters, please don't talk to me, cause I will punch you in your face very forcefully. I wouldn't do that type of thing normally, but everyone is trapped in these magnetic vortices. I can manifest reality, I tempt fate. I'm overcoming all these algorithmic templates. I've been flying around the world with no restrictions, cause I don't need the job, but you mad, I'm exempt, mate. Don't piss me off, you know my strength's great. I just need to be alone, I need some headspace. I'm a very complicated person, I was meditating in assembly in 10th grade. Embrace your multi-dimensionality. Question everything, because anything is possible and everything is energy. You are a multi-dimensional god trapped inside a holographic matrix simulation. As we collapse this construct and break the endless cycle of reincarnation. Wow.
No one's breaking through the glass dome. I'm out at sea, I'm lost, I'm looking for the stars home. I keep on going north and going very far, bro. Discover ancient land underwater, that is raw, bro. This hidden continents, and you can't quite believe it. Practice meditation, astral travel, lucid dreaming. Do that every night and every day by using breathing. If you wanna question me, I'll kill you, bro, your soul is leaving. The bravest fucking heathen, all these people gases screaming. Isometric on the set, leaving people's insides bleeding. I don't have a reason, I just think I'm hearing demons. I know this voice ain't mine, I'll overcome and I'll defeat it. Control, I'll delete it. My bars are more than deepish, magic spells, I feel it. Energy is creeping, I'm a spine, I'm healing. I know I'm a light being, I've been to the 5th dimension. I know what they are concealing. No one's breaking out the firmament, cause all I see is NPCs, I think I'll murder them. All these ancient lands, you ain't ever heard of them. I'm just talking truth and I don't know why it's hurting them. My mission on this plane was a predetermined one. I'm looking for the answers, I need to start relearning them. I do some meditation, now I am observing them. I guess it's syncretism, all these pedos you are serving them. I'll fucking burn the cunts, diverting, I am cursing them. I think we just alerted them, the AI is preserving them. 33.4% will ascend, transferring them. They're getting out this holographic matrix, I'm converting them. I'm reading all the files, I keep the knowledge in my brain, and I have rolled for miles, nothing's getting in my way. I used to love this world, the smile was taken from my face. 20 years from now, we will see this system break.
I have many videos that are explaining the
plan might be too expensive. Over here getting new advances, while you over there doing dances. Show you how to move like a dance step. A simple nod of the head can get your man slept. Foreign whip with a foreign bit, bumping foreigner. Shooter got a bag for a body like the coroner. Told him follow my lead, I'm the forerunner. In New Orleans, but I sound like a northerner. We the truth like Sojourner. Been out the loop like 4 summers. Back in the booth doing more numbers. Taking out any oncomers. You were smart, you get a song from us, bitch.
Yo, I'm sick and tired of your trash rhymes. You need to leave the mic alone, I'ma tell you for the last time. Fully auto mag, ready to discharge. Your baby mom's filling up my fridge with her WIC card. I got game and I stay with a thick broad. Money and drugs in a container at the shipyard. My style is aggressive. This a murder message. I hold burners to serve purpose and murder peasants. Slide off and flee the scene with the heat smoking. Kick a nigga in his ass till my feet broken. You couldn't win, nigga, keep hoping. Got your grandmother frying me chicken while she deep throating. Your whole rap style is delicate. You soft, so I be insulting your intelligence. In my closet, it's a whole lot of skeletons. Cause it's the only place where I'm hiding evidence.
Taste the product like cotton, yayo. Pass the chronic like hot potato. I'm in charge like I'm Scott Baio. Gotta win, we cannot fail. Clock bell, size of whales on them lock scales. Kill your dogs like some foxtails. They going down like a prop fail. Get them smothered like oxtail. Get your cap peeled back like a hell L. Sending packs through the snail mail.
Can you hear me? We are live. 14 people here already. Angela Baby Carson, RH, random fan. Yeah, I was trying to block that other person. They won't let me block them. Just have to keep blocking them. It won't work from my end. Dave Johnson, Sue Finelli. What's up, Sue? Machine Head. Random fan. You gotta take it easy over there in Jen's chat. They were getting annoyed with you earlier. You and your comments. How dare you? Gary Thorsell. Jenny T.M. Murphy. What's up?
No.
Get the f out of here. You're fired.
No. Get the better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. And in exchange for my salary, my job will be never to tell people these things that I know. I don't even have to come into the office. I can do this job from home.
Yo, if Earth's flat, why don't you fall off the edge? I heard that Mike Collins from Apollo is dead. My girl's fat girl, let's just crawl in the bed. Don't spit if you want, just swallow instead. Swallow instead.
Can you hear me, Siri?
Swallow instead. Hello, Siri. Is gravity a theory or a fact? Thought my tampons in the house where my period's at. Get my rap on when I'm pissed about the serious crap. Passing so fast through space-time bends in half. After blasting through warp speed, we get to plaid. Don't listen if you don't like when I spit these raps. Rhymes I write like lightning, I write so fast. I'm like Mike Tyson, you ain't got to fight in chat. Yo, I'm going back to basics, flat smack in the faces. You can't have gas pressure without the Jason.
All right. Terrible. Just cutting off all the videos tonight. All right. So check it out. You know what? I'm gonna play that one back I'm gonna play that one back. I need a couple of minutes. I'm playing it back. Play that one back.
No.
Get the out of here. You're fired.
No. Get the better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. And in exchange for my salary, my job will be never to tell people these things that I know. I don't even have to come into the office. I can do this job from home.
Yo, if Earth's flat, why don't you fall off the edge? I heard that Mike Collins from Apollo is dead. My girl's fat girl, let's just crawl in the bed. Don't spit if you want, just swallow instead. Swallow instead.
Can you hear me, Siri?
Swallow instead. Hello, Siri. Is gravity a theory or a fact? Thought my tampons in the house where my period's at. Get my rap on when I'm pissed about the serious crap. Passing so fast through space-time bends and how. After blasting through warp speed, we get to plaid. Don't listen if you don't like when I spit these raps. Rhymes I write like lightning, I write so fast. I'm like Mike Tyson, you ain't got to fight in chat. Yo, I'm going back to basics, flat smack in the faces. You can't have gas pressure without adjacent to the vacuum of space, bitch, without a container. Like paying for a lawyer without a retainer. I ain't playing, about to let a slug out of this chamber. When you see the red dot, yo, no doubt it's a laser. Helio flatty dude, shot up for later, shot Helio up for later. Flatty dude, shot up for later. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level, don't ever mean curved, it never means curved, and meta, from the metaverse, the metaverse. Playing Call of Duty help build my immunity up, insurance policy paying you, they usually bluff. I'm not saying they won't do it, but it's usually tough. The last few years I've seen some unusual stuff, but if I mention the shot, you say I'm off the beat. So now I'm beating off to the thoughts of shots in me. What a rotten little awful getting off scot-free. Son of a gun of a bitch I've come to be. Shaking up the game to break up the redundancy. And if it wasn't for work, they'd have no taxes. And if it wasn't for burnt, there'd be no ashes. And if it wasn't for birds, egg be no hatching. And if it wasn't for dirt, there'd be no traffic. And if it wasn't for hurts, there'd be no passion. And if it wasn't for learning, then why all the classes? If it wasn't for your purse, yo, I'd have nothing to snatch. And if I don't come in first, then I'm coming in last. I've been around the world, and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, he's so clever with words, but level, don't ever mean curved, it never means curved, and meta, pause from the man. All these atheists must hate my guts, cause I say to their face, space is fake and stuff. NASA astronauts, everything you say is suspect, cause I suspect you make it up. Not your average FE thespian beast, faster than faggots fasting at a lesbian feast. She that loves me the least will give me nothing to eat, but he that loves me the most will give me something to smoke. This ain't how I met your mother loving murder, she wrote. The spin of the earth should've made your vertebrae broke. Every word that I spoke, you couldn't refute it. Water finds a true level, so you couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. It can't be refuted. You couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it.
Who the f do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
Security? I am Jack's smirking revenge.
All right, I'm ready to go. How we doing? More people even showed up. Great. Redmond Wood. Okay. So, RH, what's up? So, you know, I don't know. I'm looking into something. It's very interesting. Something's boggling my mind. Maybe you people know. So, it's like this. That's the best way I can put it. All right. So, there's certain people in the Meltology committee that believe that all the dirt is melted brick ash. Well, most of it, like the topsoil, for the most part. All the dirt on the entire plane is melted brick ash, right? Like all of it, like everything. Everything's melted shit. Everything's melted brick. Everything. Right? Now, I don't know. either way. Like, but all I know is the Bible says that God created the earth. The earth is the dirt, right? Like, earth is dirt, right? The earth, the grass, the dirt, the leaves, the trees, the animals, the people, everything, the water. It says that God created man from the dust of the earth, which is the dirt. It also says God created us out of clay, which is bricks are made out of clay. So what I'm trying to say is man, are we made out of bricks? What do you guys think? Are we made out of bricks? Are people made out of bricks? Well, I don't know. I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to start any trouble or anything. I'm just seeing what you people think. I mean, if everything is melted brick ash, all the dirt on the entire plane is melted brick ash, then that would mean that we were created from that melted brick ash. So that means that we're made out of melted bricks. What do you think? Angela Baby Cousin says no. Potash trains always get derailed. All right. Well, all right. Well, let's see. All right. I got a video to play about what clay is made up of, courtesy of Shapu Fructus. Research his research. Well, this isn't his video, but he showed me it. So this is from Off-Grid Secrets. How to make clay from dirt.
How to turn dirt into clay. You're watching the right video. This is part 2. I've made one before, but today I'm trying with a little bit different kind of soil. I'm in Oaxaca, Mexico, so the dirt's a little bit more orange and red. So what I'm going to do first is grab a bunch of dirt, and then I'm going to show you the ingredients and the materials necessary. It's really quick, it's really simple, and it's easy for you to do at home. So watch the whole video and let me know how it works out if you try it. So I'm just going to go into this little spot here and see if I can find some dirt. Okay, I'm going to dig some dirt. As you can see, look, very red.
So basically what he's doing right now is he's taking shovels full of earth, just dirt, grass, leaves, all that bullshit that God created, right? He's putting it in a bucket.
Should be good. And take a look at this. Pretty red. Looks like almost like sand. Hopefully there's some clay in there, but I don't know until we try this. So let's try this.
Hello.
Yeah? Okay, so for this version of making clay from dirt, I'm going to keep it really simple as opposed to my other video. I made 2 different kinds. This one I'm only making 1. So you're only going to need 2 bottles, 1 bucket with some dirt.
That's actually Mike from THC. This is his old YouTube channel before he started The Truth is Hour of Comedy.
A sieve, if you have one. You don't really need it, but it does help to refine the quality. And just a little bit of water. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add some water, and we're going to mix this up and get started.
Add alert.
If money has been...
First things first, add a bunch of water. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix this really, really well. The trick is to get the clay suspended in the water. So all the heavy stuff left on the bottom of the bucket is no good. You're going to want to...
Well, Redmond Wood, if you stick around and you have time, and you you'll see what I'm going to get at.
I'll dump that out, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. what we want is the chocolate milk suspended. And we're going to dump that into the bucket and then further refine it into the next one. But the first step is making sure we add enough water here and excite the clay as much as we can. Sorry about that, focus. Okay, here we go. That should be enough water. I'm gonna shut this down. Okay, it's time to mix. I'm gonna mix this up as much as I can. Get rid of these lumps. If you got any kind of lumps of grass, things like that, you can take them out. And if you want to see this done another way, I did this in Spain. I have another video on my channel, so make sure to look for that. It's called How to Turn Dirt into Clay. It's exactly what we're doing here, except for just making it a little more easy, a little more simple.
So let me just interject a little bit here. So there's like different types of bricks. There's like mud bricks, clay bricks, fire bricks, clinker bricks. Like there's all different kinds of bricks. There's some that can withstand more heat than others. Some that just are really weak, just fake faux bricks, like what Singe Man's family sells, the faux brick, you know. And then there's like, you know, just facades that look like bricks. It's all kinds of yellow bricks. It's all different. There's all different kinds of bricks. But these, I think what he's trying to show you is like the most basic brick that you can make.
Taking out a few steps, so we can only make one batch of clay here. I'm mixing it up. Once it's mixed as much as you can possibly mix it, that's when you want to pour it off really gently into these plastic containers I have to the right of me. So it's about good now. Just excite the crap out of it. All right, now we're gonna pour our first lot into here, very gently and very slow. Okay. So as you can see, you can't really see too well, but I basically left behind all the heavy stuff here, and only the chocolate milk, only the wet material suspended has made it into here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to settle, and you'll be able to see the lines. Okay, so you'll see a bit of water here, and you'll see some clay here. And then I'm going to further refine it by dumping it into this one. Do it one more time, and then I'm going to show you how to dry it and finish the process. And hopefully you'll be left with some really nice, high-quality clay.
For just $67, you can...
Oh, no. Wrong one. Let it go. See you later, ads. $67, bitches.
Okay, so as you can see, after a couple minutes, it's been about 5 minutes. It's already starting to separate. You can see the light milk here and the dark here. Gonna give it a few more minutes and then transfer it over and complete the process. So it's been about 10 minutes. I've let this settle. What I'm trying to do is get anything that was left hard down the bottom, and I'm going to dump this into here, and we'll have a slightly more refined product. And I'm going to use the sieve now to get rid of any like the foam or anything on the top.
No, it's not Mike from THC. I was just joking around. It looks like him though, right?
Off nice and slow. You don't want to
Angela,
any of that heavy stuff
I was making a joke. I was being sarcastic. It looks just like him though, doesn't it? That's funny. Angela believed it. Angela fell for it. Come on, Angela. You should know me by now.
Thick stuff there on the bottom.
You should know my humor.
I'll leave the rest. That could very well be clay as well, so we're going to save that. but this will be the better stuff here. So I'll let you see what that looks
I have no
like
idea who
and
this
what
guy
this
is, but thank you for the
That's it.
video.
Now you let this settle for a good half hour or so, and we can take the last step, which is putting it in a pillowcase or a sock or a towel, something like that. And then we're going to leave it to dry overnight. And in the morning or later on tonight, we'll have a finished product. So stick around. We're almost finished. And let's show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so it's been roughly half an hour. And as you can see, a lot of it has settled right to the bottom here. That's going to be the really good clay here. That's what we're after. And the first bottle there, the unrefined clay, we're going to pull that out. And as you can see, that's almost completely separated. You see the water layer and the clay. And this is pretty much finished too. So we're going to get this in the pillowcase in just a second and show you what it looks like at the end. These are the steps. Make sure to follow them in order. And you too should be able to make clay from any kind of dirt. This is looking like it's going to be some dark brown or black clay, which is quite interesting. All right, so because it's been almost an hour, I'm going to go ahead and dump off the water here. And I'm going to do two different endings for this, right? This one, because it's the refined one, you can actually see an extra fine layer of clay just on the top of the darker clay here. And here, just the darker clay. So with this one, I'm going to stick in the pillowcase like normal. But with this one, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the top off and dump off the water and then just leave that in the sun, just so we can try to determine whether we actually need that pillowcase step or we could actually just finish in the plastic bottle. So if it's hot enough where you are, like it is here, we should just be able to get the clay straight out of this bottle without having to dry it in a pillowcase. But we're going to go ahead and try both versions just to make sure we have a good result in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this off. I've chose to use a cloth bag. You could use a pillowcase.
So this is how you make clay using water and earth. And it says God made us from the water and the earth and clay.
Don't recommend using a sock just because I think the holes are a bit too big. First, I'm going to just dump off as much as
My question is, did God make us from the same clay as this? Are we made up as the same molecules as the ground and the grass and the earth and everything around us and the clay? Is that what he did? Did he make us out of mud? And which came first, the brick or the clay? So if everything's melted brick ash, so did God build the earth out of bricks and then it melted and then he made all the people from, I don't understand how that would work, but that's my question. We're getting deep. We're taking it deep. We're taking it deep tonight. What do you guys think? Anybody? Any opinions?
But I got a lot of dirt, so I don't need to wait that long.
Dinosaur pee? I'm not drinking any dinosaur pee. You can drink dinosaur pee if you want, random fan. Oh no, that was sorry, random fan. Redmond Wood.
We're gonna go ahead and just put the rest in the bag. Just make sure we don't miss anything. I'm just going to gently tie this up and leave it somewhere to dry. In the sun.
Whoa, ad alert. Ad alert. Video got a lot of friggin'. All right.
Gonna try to gently cut the top off and then pour off that water, if possible. See if we can do this a simpler way. I prefer this method if it works.
I
Just
prefer
try
that
to
method
gently
too.
pour off that water
That's
like before.
whenever I'm making my clay that I'm about to build brick buildings with. This is how I start out, with just a little thing like this. The next thing you know, I have a whole condominium complex. That's my bird, Snowflake. When you coming back to me, Snowflake?
Finger in there to try to stop some of it.
My messenger pigeon that I lost. That's him. I can tell. I can tell by the voice.
And it's kind of hard to get all that water off. But what I'm going to do is just put this in the direct sun. Let the sun do the rest. And hopefully that'll be clay on the bottom. Stick it up here. Now we wait. Okay, guys.
No, now you wait.
What's up? It's the next morning. As you can see, it's completely dry. So it looks like you might not need the pillowcase. You could just let it dry in there.
It looks
Just
like
try
mud.
To, keep dumping the water out. And when you wake up in the morning, it should look like this.
I used to do this when
So
I was a
what I'm
little
gonna do is I'm
kid.
gonna take this one first. This one's dry as well, so we can get to
I used to do this when I was a little kid.
this one second.
My friend.
First, I'm going to take the clay out of here the best I can. And because it's completely dry, I've got to add just a little bit of water.
You know, when you're a kid, you do this with clay. Then when you grow up to high school, you start doing it with hash. Next thing you know, boom, baby.
Add a little bit.
Hey, what's up, Beersworth?
And with any luck,
hit the thumbs
got
up,
some
everybody.
really nice clay here.
Share this out.
And then we're going to check the next one and see how that looks.
How many people do we got here?
You only have to do this if it's too dry. If you're lucky, it'll be perfect when you wake up and be still moist.
No, we're doing pretty well.
You only have to do this if it's too
Oh.
dry.
We got
It's actually got some
17
really
on Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures.
dark
We're on
browny
we're on some
black
other
clay,
channels too.
which is interesting because the soil here is red.
Singe Man might be popping in.
It's going to make a bit of a mess.
We might have some.
Remember, this was
We
the
might have some
unrefined one,
surprises.
so
We
it'll
might
be a
have some
little bit,
surprises.
lower quality, and the other one should be slightly higher. Okay, so this is pretty much clay now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open and I'm going to show you what it looks like inside.
Good job.
Give it a little bit more water.
He's like, and that's how you make a mud meatball.
I know. Doesn't look that great, does it?
No,
I
it
mean,
doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't look
looks
great
like
at all.
something else.
It looks like
But-
shit. It looks like a piece of shit. That's what it looks like, pal.
Okay, so that should be
Yeah,
about ready.
it does.
I'll let that soak.
Hey, what do you
While I
think?
open up this next
It's
one.
Boston
and
Ray
we'll see what we got in here.
mud flood adventures. What do you expect? It's mud. Get a look at I'm Boston Ray, and that's
Alright, look at
that's my slice of the mud.
Oh, this one's actually perfect. I don't really need to add any water, I don't think. Look at that.
All right.
Perfectly clayy. I'm going to move this camera into the sun so you can see this a bit better. But that is perfect. Look at that. Perfecto.
Oh,
Associated concrete coatings. Waterproof.
Concrete coatings. There you go. Facades. Facading the shit up, right up.
I'm going to put these in the sun so you can see a little bit better than that table. So this was the unrefined one, which is still really nice. And this one in the pillowcase has come out the perfect consistency, a bit wet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the knife and I'm going to cut this open.
Clay bricks,
I want you to
baby.
see
Boom.
inside here so you can see just exactly how nice this is. You see that? Lovely clay. got some really nice stuff. And we could make a really big batch of this, but I wanted to do it quick just to show you the quick and easy way. And if you do it with a small bucket, you'll end up with a small amount. Do it with a big bucket if you want a lot, and let the water settle a lot more. And with this one, I'll cut it open. Again, it was slightly lower quality because I didn't refine it, but it is there. If I soak it, it is nice clay, just a little dry. So there you go. That's how to make pretty much any dirt into clay. And if you like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure to watch my other video because I use different dirt to prove that this works with other kinds of terrain. One was in Spain, this one's Oaxaca. So even with the red dirt, it comes out brown, which is amazing. And this one doesn't look as appealing, but again, it's unrefined. So there you go, guys. How to make your own clay. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you subscribe to check out what's next.
All right, well, we'll get somewhere. I posted some of it. I'm trying to post it places. Okay. So that's what they make clay out of. Well, you're making clay too? Wow. Yeah, my clay bricks didn't come out as good this year, but maybe next year. All right, so now let's see something. I just simply asked DuckDuckGo, what does the Bible say about man being created from the dust of the earth? I'm sharing you. Genesis, let's see. There's a whole bunch of them. Well, we're going to study some scripture a little bit. Why did God make man out of the dust of the earth? Genesis 2:7. Teaches, the Lord God formed a man from the dust of the earth and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And the man became a living being with the rest of creation. God simply spoke things into existence. But God does things differently with man. 3 important observations can be made. First, the fact that man was created from the dust makes him unique among all of God's creation. To create the sun, mountains, animal life, etc., God simply spoke. We read, then God said over in Genesis 1, human life, however, included the dust of the earth and the very breath of God. Man is a unique combination of earthly, natural material, and life-giving power from God himself. Such a mode of creation highlights importance and value of human life. Second, the use of dust suggests a certain lowliness. God did not use gold or granite or gemstones to make man. He used dust, a humble substance. What gives man his glory? The dust or the breath of God within the dust. Genesis 3:19 notes man's dependence upon God and the fragile nature of human life. By the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken. For dust you are, and to dust you will return, like ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Third, the literary structure of the passage puts man's creation from the dust of the earth in a place of significance. The structure of Genesis 25:9 can be spoken down like this. A, no plant life, verse 5a. No intervention by God, verse 5b. No man to work the ground, verse 5c. Mist from God, verse 6. God creates man, verse 7. God gives life, verse 7a. Man become a living creature, verse 7b. Gotten from God, verse 8a. Man works the ground, verse 8b. Verse 15, God intervenes, verse 9. Plant life exists. God could have chosen to create humans in any way he desired. However, Scripture records the particular way he did create using both natural material, dust, and supernatural power to give humans a unique place in the cosmos. They gotta get into that in there. The recipe of dust of the earth. God's breath emphasizes the supernatural power of God and the fragile nature of humanity. Human life is completely dependent upon God, and as a result, humans are called to worship the Lord and serve Him only. Created in God's image. All right, let's get a little bit more technical with this. Not bad, right? Genesis 2. Then the Lord formed man from the dust. Let's see. No, I don't want to see it. A pop-up ad. Thank you. Then the Lord, this is what it says. This is the NIV. Right now, let's see. King James. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed in his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So it says God formed man from the dust, right? But let's see something else. All right. Sorry about all the pounding. What does the Bible say about making man from clay? Studies, here's one. Studies, this is from the news, but studies suggest life began with clay. Let's see what this is. There you go. There's the creation of Adam. It looks like they're saying it looks like he has boobs now. Yeah, it does. It looks like he has boobs now. All right. A new study suggests clay may have been the birthplace of life on Earth. Cornell University, they're pretty smart. I recorded the song up there. Cornell University researchers found that clay may have served as the first breeding ground for complex biochemicals that make life possible. This is all scientific and shit. A finding that may reverberate with anyone familiar with the biblical creation story. like anybody in the scientism religion is familiar with the biblical creation story. Oh my God. We proposed that in early geological history, clay hydrogel provided a confinement function for biomolecules and biochemical reactions, said Dan Luo, professor of biological and environmental engineering and member of Kavli Institute at Cornell and Nanoscale Science, according to Science Daily. Scientism, a religion with no God. The clay absorbs liquids like a sponge and acts as a perfect place for chemicals to react. Oh, did I lose it? I don't know. Use the chemicals to react with one another, form proteins, DNA, eventually living cells. According to the Old Testament, God made the first man, Adam, from the earth or clay. Adam comes from the Hebrew. So, the Bible's kind of contradicting itself here, because it's like it's saying in one hand it created man from dust, and then it's saying here it created the first man, Adam, from clay. I mean, there's a kind of a difference between dust and clay. I mean, clay is like wet dust, right? I don't know. I like doing this type of research. What does the Bible say about clay? Let's see. Arise and go down to the potter's house. This is Jeremiah 18:2-6. Get rid of this thing out of here if I can. All right. Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will let you hear my words. So I went down to the potter's house, and there he was working at his wheel. And the vessel he was making of clay was spoiled in the potter's hand, and he reworked it into another vessel, as it seemed good to the potter to do. Then the word of the Lord came to me, O house of Israel, can I not do with you as this potter has done, declares the Lord? Behold, like the clay of the potter's hand. So you are in my hand, O house of Israel. Genesis 2:7. Then the Lord formed a man of dust from the ground and breathed in a nostril. Yeah, but that doesn't say clay. But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that surpassing power belongs to God and not to us. Your hands fashioned and made me and now have destroyed me altogether. Remember that you have made me like clay, and you will return to the dust and not pull me out like the curdle me like cheese. You clothed me with skin and flesh and knit me together with bones and sinews. You have granted me life and steadfast love, and your care has preserved my spirit. Isaiah 29:16. Isaiah. If you turn things upside down, shall the potter be regarded as the clay? That's the thing made should say of its maker, he did not make me, or the thing formed say of him who formed it, he has no understanding. Isaiah 45:9. Woe to him who strives with him who formed him, a pot among earthen pots. Does the clay say to him who forms it, what are you making? Or your work has no handles. But Romans 9:20-22. But who are you, O man, to answer back to God? Will what is molded say it's molder? Why have you made me like this? Has the potter no right over the clay to make out the same lump, one vessel for honorable use and another dishonorable use? What if God, desiring to show his wrath and make known his power, has endured as much presence of vessels? All right, so it's basically vessels of wrath prepared for destruction. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, arise, go down to the potter's house, and I will let you hear my words. So I went down to the potter's house, and there was working his wheel, and the vessel was making of clay was spoiled. So there's a lot of talk of clay in the Bible. Look. You form my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully, wonderfully made, wonderfully of your works. It's all about clay. I stirred up the north. All right, so some parts say he made us. Look, it is changed like clay under the sail, as its features stand out like a garment. Draw water from the sea, strengthen your thoughts into the clay. Tread the mortar, take hold of the brick mold. Nahum 3:14. Look, draw water for the seed, strengthen your thoughts, go into clay, tread the mortar, take hold of the brick mold. Wow. So it's all about clay. Well, I can't read it all. It's too much. It's just too much. As you saw, the iron mixed with soft clay, so they mix with one another in marriage, but they will not hold together, just as iron does not mix with clay. Look at this. Take in Jeremiah 43:9. Take in your hands large stones and hide them in the mortar, in the pavement that is the entrance to Pharaoh's palace and Taphanes, and the sight of the men of Judah. It just goes on and on and on about clay. Okay. Now check this out. Let's see what you're gonna come up with this time, DuckDuckGo. What kind of clay did God use to create people? Creations of humans from K. Wikislam. I trust it. Definitely. This is the Quran. Relevant quotations. We created man from sounding clay, from mud molded into shape. Oh, wow. From mud molded into shape. He created man from clay like that of pottery. The likeness of Jesus with Allah is as likeness of Adam. He created him of dust. Then he said unto him, be, and he is. When your Lord said to the angels, indeed, I am going to create a human being from clay. It mentioned when we said to the angels, prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated except for the Iblis and said, I should prostrate to one you created from clay. Your Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a human being out of clay. When I have formed him and breathed my spirit into him, fall down in prostration to him. This is from the Quran. Then inquire of them, is that who are stronger in structure and things we have created and created a strict clay. The scientific hypothesis. Two of the crucial components for the origin of life, genetic material and cell membranes, could have been introduced to one another by a lump of clay. New experiments have shown. The study of Montmorillonite clay. So that's what type of clay they're trying to say he might have used. Montmorillonite clay by Mott and Hicks Shelley at the Massachusetts General Hospital. And of course, it's the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston. Of course, it had to be. Revealed it can sharply accelerate the formation of membranous fluid-filled sacs. These vesicles also grow and undergo a simple form of division, giving them the properties of primitive cells. Previous work shown as the same simple mineral can help assemble the genetic material RNA from simpler chemicals. Interestingly, the clay also gets internalized into the vesicles, says Leslie Orgel, an origin of life expert at Salk Institute for Biology Scientists in San Diego, California. So this work is quite nice in that it finds a connection between the mechanism that creates RNA and encloses in the membrane. Inheritive, mutative, evolve. So this is all evolution bullshit. But whatever. At least they're looking at it and they're checking out. They're trying to debunk the Bible is what they're trying to do. The clay God used to create Adam. Let's check this out. Come on. Open it up. The clay that God used to create Adam. The Eternal Father used one of his meteors. This is Genesis 1:2. This doesn't even look right. The Eternal Father used one of his meteors that arose from the big explosion and turned him into planet Earth. Genesis 1:2. I don't know where that's from. Biblical descriptions of the origin of the universe, visible or invisible, not in the Old Testament, but in the New Testament. Scientists claim that it all started with a Big Bang, but they do not explain where, how, or which the universe megastar appeared, for which reason he exploded from this explosion. Big boom. Millions of galaxies and trillions of astros will appear in heaven. The Big Bang theory was overthrown by the discovery of a boson that the scientist Higgs called the divine particle, believing that this particle gave energy in the mass. It's talking about the Higgs boson particle. Some people think it's causing the Mandela effect to everything that exists in the visible and invisible world. However, scientists and theologians do not see that this divine particle is the Son of God. The Son God is the Son God. According to the divine revelation given to the early apostles, in the beginning was the Son God. In Christ Jesus were created all things. Before the creation of the universe, single verse, eternal spirit originally became power while generating the Son, the Father. A partnership was created which gave rise to the binary system, which is they're trying to use God to explain a bunch of scientism bullshit. That's what they're trying to do. The creation of man is directly related to the clay contaminated by evil thoughts and desires with the root of heartache and revolt, Hebrews 12:15, which provoked the outbreak of the battle in heaven, Revelation 12:7. This makes me understand why there were two special trees in the Garden of Eden, Genesis 2:9. Adam and Eve needed to undergo the transformative test of knowing evil. Though the path of full obedience, the pulled clay, is called the apostle of Paul of flesh. The name Adam means red clay. The word human comes from humus, the clay that contains decomposing plants, humus, animals, and minerals, examples, fossils, oil. The human's flesh and blood is not born again nor eternal life because of the venom of the serpent, but the human spirit can and must be saved if he experiences a spiritual anti-venom vaccine, antiphytic serum, which is the blood of Christ's Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. I don't know. There you go. So just a little bit about that. Creation from clay. You can just beat this thing in the head all night if you want. According to Islamic mythology, God created man from clay. In Jewish folklore, a golem is an animated anthropomorphic being that is created entirely from animate matter, usually clay or mud. In Sumerian mythology, the gods Enki and Enlil create a servant of the gods, humankind, out of clay and blood. In another Sumerian story, both Enki and Nima create humans from the clay of Abzu, the fresh water of the underground. They take turns in creating and decreeing the fate of the humans. According to Egyptian mythology, the god Num creates human children from clay before placing them into their mother's womb. In Greek mythology, according to Pseudo-Apollodorus, Prometheus molded men out of water and earth near the town of Panopeus. The remaining used clay was allegedly still present in historical times as two cot-sized rocks that smelled like a human body in myths about Prometheus. Also, Greek mythology, Prometheus molds a clay statue, Minerva, the goddess of wisdom. That's the one. That's the Minerva's the represented by the owl, and that's what the Freemasons worship. The goddess of wisdom, to whom she is devoted, and also gives it life from the stolen sunbeam. Pandora, from the Greek mythology, was fashioned from clay and given the quality of naive grace combined with feeling, and it just goes on and on and on. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, they created them out of clay. They created people out of clay. Babylonian creation, Hindu, Laotian folk religion. Humans are created from mud or clay. So, all right, all these other religions say that humans, look, going all the way back, look. Sangut narrative, humans were created from red clay, indigenous earth maker formed many men and women, which he dried in the sun, into which he breathed life. Like it goes all the way down. Anu, all these different religions believe that they were created out of clay. All the way down. I can't even read them all, there's so many. They all have it in their creation stories. Yemenis. Dogon. So it's not just the Christians. Everybody believes that they were created out of clay. Look, this shows you a picture of them creating someone out of clay. Let's go back and see what kind of images we got. All kinds of anything, any good. Yeah, probably, but. So, I don't know. I'm going to come back to the screen for a minute. How many people we got here? 14? Well, not bad. It's kind of late. What time is it, actually? So, 12:45. That's still early. I'm play a few tracks. Give me a second. What do we got going on here?
Stay chugging on a 40-ounce, brain cells fry. Like a clam strip all day, get high. Never-ending story, fell course, stay fly. Mom's a math teacher, so I gotta multiply. Not a mathematician myself, so I ride in my 98 Altima parked outside. Hustling mixtapes and trying to get by. W-E-double-B, follow with a Y. Motherfucker, that's me, and I be so cool. To be on my level, you're gonna need a step stool. Always been a troublemaker, gotta break rules. Breaking every law until they kick me out of school. So amped up, you think I'm chugging jet fuel. Chasing a bottle of moonshine with it, no duels. And go door rules, let me pull a Billy Madison and have them slipping on banana peels if they challenge him. I'm baffling any competitor with what I'm rapping, and the future's looking bright. I think I'm staring at a halogen. Born in 88, I got it tatted on my abdomen. Product of the 90s, everyday practicing. Then it started happening, turned into a beast. Full bred pit with a little Maltese. Woof, slaughter any track that I see. You've now been warned, you better hide your beats. I'ma never give a fuck about you. I'm just doing what I do. Murder any beat I put my mind to. Thought you knew that's what I do. Rapping on the mic till my face turns blue. Through and through, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do. Stop sleeping over there, man, pass the blunt. L ride around town and be back for lunch. Got a full plate of beats and some Captain Crunch. Mean on the mic, only lost a battle once. Everybody else murked them, cooked it up, served them. Pen in hand, I got the dexterity of a surgeon. Freestyle, burn them, written rhyme flawless. Like the names of every Ninja Turtle, I'm an artist. Bitch, nobody stopping what I'm saying. Lyrical display, gon' shock them like Raiden. Everyday raging, show me where the party's at. Where the bitches, where the broads, where the hotties at. Where the liquor, where the bud, where the molly at. Where the stage, I'm about to give the crowd a heart attack. Life short, so you know I gotta live it up. Brim low, ducks rolled, I'ma never give a fuck. Never give a fuck about you. I'm just doing what I do. Murder any beat I put my mind to. Thought you knew that's what I do. Rapping on the mic till my face turns blue. Through and through, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what all I got. My word and my balls, just a nerd with a cause. Living life like a video game, so press pause. Double tap X with a shot to the brain. Back square, catch him with the scorpion chain. So get over here, bitch, I'll kick him like Liu Kang. And fatality anybody who shits on my name. It's that tatted up tyrant, heating up the climate. Pissing on these haters like puppies on fire hydrants. It's that motherfucking Optimus rhyme. Full bottle of pills, blunted with a bottle of wine. Fully transformed, about to take over the game soon. Ain't a motherfucker I'm afraid to bring the flame to. Got him rotisserie while I be smoking piffery. Making words connect like letters written in calligraphy. Not a person here stepping in my shoes, cause see Webby's back and this is what I do. I'ma never give a fuck about you. I'm just doing what I do. Murder any beat I put my mind to. Thought you knew that's what I do. Rapping on the mic till my face turns blue. Through and through, that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target? With a rocket, I'm not hard to get along with. Just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comets. I know you want it. Just leave another useful comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. and there is a bunch of us. Though he's munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat. There's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
So when I'm done, they just like keep spinning. It's called a spinner. That's what they call them. That's the street term for when your live stream won't stop. It's called a spinner.
I never knew how sweet the taste of love can be until you let me pick the fruit of the forbidden tree.
Woo! Alright, so this is the best I can do. I found this. Boom. Did God create Adam from clay? Oh, where'd it go? I think it's here. Let me see. Oh, that's not it. Go back one. Right here. This. Why are they doing that to me? I don't want to go through all this shit to look at it. Where is it? How do I get back to that? Alright, well, I'll just read it from here. Well, this is not so much a matter of literal nature as it is a matter of faith. I tend to ground myself in the reality that I interact and have no use for faith. That I know that people are created only though as acts of procreation by way of insemination of an egg. Why did God create human beings from clay? You are mixing some polytheism with the Bible. Better to think clearly. The Bible states that God made man from the dust. The word ground gets modified, such as you do saying clay. No big issue there. The Hebrew word afar. Sorry. Good Lord. So, study. Why did God? Just trying to see if there's anything good. Bricks without straw. After successfully convincing their fellow Israelites that the God of their ancestors had sent them, Moses and Aaron boldly approached Pharaoh and requested that he let them go to the desert to worship. Pharaoh's response frames the events that would take place in chapter 7 to 12. Check that. He asked to punish the Israelites and turn them against Moses. That of making bricks for Egyptian construction projects. Aaron of distracting the Israelites from their work. That of making bricks for Egyptian construction projects. So the Israelites were making bricks for the Egyptians. Typically, when bricks were made, the Egyptians would supply the Israelite laborers with straw to mix with clay in order to mold the bricks. I'm all right. So, the Egyptians would supply the Israelite laborers with straw to mix with clay in order to mold the bricks. It said the Israelites would now be expected to gather their own straw to make the bricks. The number of bricks they would have to make would not decrease, but stay the same. In verses 12 to 14, the Israelites failed to make the required number of bricks, and the Israelite foremen are beaten. Disillusioned with the impossible task they've been given, they beat them because they couldn't make enough bricks. The foreman could go before Pharaoh to complain about their plight. Pharaoh, showing no mercy, responds, "Lazy. That's what you are, lazy. That is why you keep saying, 'Let us go and sacrifice to the Lord.' Now get to work. You will not be given any straw, yet you must produce your full quota of bricks." The woman now realized that the Pharaoh is punishing them because of the Moses and Aaron. So in verses 20, they confront the two men. And that's that God judged them and said in the Pharaoh what turn of events. And all right, so they got in a big fight over bricks in the Bible, or wherever this is from. Exodus 5. All right. So, basically, I still haven't figured out what I'm trying to figure out. What I've been trying to figure out is, did God make us from the same bricks that we make bricks out of clay? The same clay? Probably. Are we made out of bricks? Maybe. Am I looking into it? I did a little bit. Who else do we got here? Natalie Rankler, Random Fan, Machine Head, Jenny T.I. Murphy, Redmond Wood, Scott Lovearound, Random Fan, Angela, Bearsworth, Jenny, Sue. All right. I need to make myself another coffee. Get a drink. I'm coughing a lot. So play a few songs, and then I'm gonna look a few other things up. Let me see what I got here.
Yeah, this is how you sell your motherfucking shit yourself. This is not an overnight story of success drawn up in the boardroom by corporate executives. This is not a fabricated gimmick or mimic. I'm a real life image of a world where the hectic live. Brought up in the streets of purgatory, living next to sin. Caught up in the beef and murder stories with my best of friends. Thought of some creeps and burglars, boy, we were just destined then to take our last breath early. I caught a second wind. My heroes, hustlers, fighters, killers, and cons. Ain't none of them in flew with the cape. So with my situation getting grim and my back against the wall, what was I supposed to do to escape? I moved units hand to hand through dealers with coke baggies and grams till it started spreading throughout the states. With my street marketing plan, the white man is a devil, laid my foundation down, now blew up, it's great. I'm internationally known.
No, I won't break. Look me in the eye, you know it's my fate. Middle finger in the air, I hear what they talk, but I could care less. You in phase
phase of my woke. All I got is a whole lot of time, so I focus on the grind. You can hear the heat bumping from the sidewalk. I don't trip off nothing, and y'all can stay front while I make my way off the sidewalk.
I walked through this death trap and never lost my life lost me. I bought the truth to pay with my youth, the price cost me. They want me stabbed to death with a knife, the night's frosty. I stayed up nights and prayed to a Christ, but he might cross me. Dudes is looking at my feet, they wonder what the nights cost me. Plus they wanna keep me off the ice like a Mike Bossy. There's a price in my head. If these guys off me five will watch me die from their vibe, sipping their iced coffee. The public love it or hate it, can't keep their eyes off me. I'm a murderer massacre man, I never die softly. It's way more than my music, this a ruthless product. I'm the truthless prophet, anybody shoot narcotics. My starvation is a nation in the shooter's pocket. I planted seeds on planet greed and I grew the market. You want it raw, but me indeed, I got a crew to sprocket. My legend's getting bigger, nothing you can do can stop it. Stop it.
I won't break, look me in the eye, you know it's my fate, middle finger in the air. I hear what they talk, but I could care less, you in phase of my woke. All I got is a whole lot of time, so I focus on the grind. You can hear the heat bumping from the sidewalk. I don't trip off nothing, and y'all can stay front while I make my way off the sidewalk.
The MacGyver smoker is a very handy guy to have around, especially when it comes to reefer.
Hey man, we're out of papers.
All right, then get me a toilet paper roll, a corkscrew, and some tin foil.
We don't have a corkscrew.
All right, then get me an avocado, an ice pick, and my snorkel. Trust me, bro, I've made bongs with less. Hurry up.
What we got? 10 people left? 10 people? 10 people that are still here. Let me see what the comments are saying. Natalie Winkler. Hi, everyone. It's been a while. I'll be here off and on the stream. Yep. No problem. Goyam. Band practice. Band practice. Oh, what up, no despair bear? How you doing, man? I'm just kind of doing my thing. We're discussing if we're all right. I still need like another minute, guys. I'm trying to roll a joint here. I'm sorry. I know you guys probably pissed at me, but what am I supposed to do? I mean, real quick, I got share screen. Okay. I just have some photos of brick people, just to add to the whole theme. Look at that. We have these brick people. I make people out of bricks. There you go. So some brick people for you. How you like them apples? What's this guy doing over here on the left? Is he trying to climb over the wall? Is he trying to escape? What is he running from? Is it scary? Is this something bad? All right, what's this guy doing? Oh, this one's actually climbing the wall. Don't let him get over the wall. People working in a brick factory. There you go. That's how you make them. They're making them right now. They're making the bricks. Right there. Let's see. Here's any brick people, Lego. Oh, here's some more brick people. Here's a couple brick people. She looks happy. She doesn't look miserable. This one looks like he's squatting, if you know what I mean. So, any more? It'll just keep coming up on him. This guy's eating a brick. Man addicted to eating bricks, mud and gravel. Whoa. This guy was addicted to it. How's your teeth, buddy? That's disturbing. Here's one. This one's like creeping around the wall looking at you. Creepy motherfucker. Creepy motherfucker. Who else we got? Look at this. Yeah, there's his teeth. Oh. Oh, that's gross. All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm getting a fax. Brick person in fireplace. Where? I don't see it. All right. Look at this. Brick people. This is like right outside of a pharmacy, like a Walgreens. Right outside the pharmacy, just brick people. Oh, they are building bricks. Any more brick people? Brick statues? Let's see. Oh, there was a dog. Look at that. There's a man arrested for training his dog to throw bricks at people. Wow, look at that. That's one of those looks like one of those mini pits. Throwing bricks, training the dog to throw bricks at people. That's not cool. Brick dog. Here we go. Here's some more brick people. Look at that. Front and back. Just trying to see if there's anything else that looks any good before I take off from this one. All right. Hard work in the brick field, people in brickwork. It ain't easy in the brick field. It ain't easy working in the brick field. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Well, I don't know. All right. Shit. Come back to where y'all are at. We got 11 people here still watching. We're going for almost 2 hours. I need to smoke my joint. So we'll probably do this.
What's the matter? You bums forgot how to kill people? Doesn't your work mean anything to you anymore? Have you no sense of pride in what you do? No sense of duty? No sense of destiny? I'm looking for generals! What do I got? Foot soldiers!
All right, well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to end it for now because I got things I got to do and get to bed early tonight. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Well, it's a good question about the bricks. I still have no answer. It's very interesting. That's about it. Other than that, I think I'm going to take off. So thank you for everybody that showed up. God bless you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, I guess. Peace.
Everybody
from Mattapan, going through Dorchester to get to Roxbury, just to get more fresher. Going up Mass Ave, hoping a Newberry. I need the new what? I say a new everything. I got game in the hood, swear to God, everybody know my name in the hood. And the clothes are dope, yes I must say. Threads and emos, Adidas, Johnny Cupcake. Hey girl, come here. I'm one of them boys that be in front of the corner mall, downtown crossing. I'm a dawn to calm out, comprende. Eyes like the cigar sign, smoking on Fenway. I never go to sleep, never woke up, nothing sweet, but I'm dunking cause my donuts. Hi Tiffany, can we date, hun? I'm Mr. Boston, not from VH1. No! Yes! King Spider. There was ever a question in your mind? Who's the best of the beat? Stop it. I'm the motherfucking king. Beacon Hill, I know you got me. I see you, Duval. D-How, where we at? Sometimes I wanna go somewhere, man. You know? Where everybody know my motherfucking name, everybody do cocaine, you know? It's a place like Boston, you know? Beacon Hill, Paul Revere shit.